Hi, it's Marvelyn Brown, and today we're going to talk about automation. So, automation enables you to do things that you used to have to do manually. You can actually set these things up on autopilot, these tasks that are income generating tasks. So, the main two things, the primary things that new entrepreneurs want and need are number one, to have an audience. So, the way to have an audience as a new entrepreneur is to build your list. So, you want to always be in the process of building your email list. And that means attracting your ideal customers to your platform. Now, in this case, we're using WordPress. So, that means that we have a WordPress site, and that serves as our platform. However, there's so many things that you can do with WordPress and the tools that we use at making it remotely. So we use tools that will enable us to set up systems, automated systems that work for our business 24/7. So this demo is about showing you just what WordPress can do. And then once you know what can be done, we also invite you to learn how to set these systems up for yourself. Now, if you're not able, if you're just feeling overwhelmed and it's just too much, we can also set these systems up for you. But the goal is to help you learn how to set them up so that you can, number one, be independent, and number two, you can understand how to tweak and fix anything that you need to fix. As a solopreneur, as a one man show, which many of us are when we start out, when you're trying to get your business off to a great start, you don't have a whole lot of money to throw at developers and people who write code and things like that. So, this is a drag and drop system. No coding is required. And if you're someone who's already using the internet, if you know how to upload and download files, and you're kind of used to clicking around and navigating through the internet, you may be able to use these systems and build them for yourself. But if not, we are definitely here to provide those supports. So, imagine that this is your site and you have set it up based on your products, your niche, your logo, your color scheme, your fonts, all of that. So just imagine that all of this is tailored to your business, and know that all of this stuff can be custom designed and built for your particular needs. So this is your site, and I have just landed on your homepage, and I like what I see. So I'm interested in learning about what WordPress can do, and I am interested in seeing this quick demo. So I'm going to click on this blue button. And when I click on the blue button, this is where the systems start working. So this is going to be a page. This is the beginning of the system, the beginning of the funnel. And it's going to enable your potential customers to become a lead. So that's going to satisfy the first need that most entrepreneurs have, and that is to start building an audience. So if the person lands on this landing page, this is what they call a landing page. If someone lands on this landing page and they like what they see, they can leave their first name if they would like, and their email address. And then that will enable them to get a free resource. So your product or service is going to be in this area. And this will really be, instead of it being your product or service, it's really going to be a lead magnet. And that's going to be that free resource that they will get when they leave their first name and their email address. So they'll be able to download that guide or that course or that checklist or whatever it is you decide you want to provide as your free resource. And then here are some of the benefits of setting up these systems. Now, we're still pretending that this is your site and you are showing your ideal customer all the things that they're going to get. So these benefits would be, um, geared to your business. But for the sake of this video, these are some of the things that you can do when you set these sales and marketing systems up to work for your business. So you can do things like answer questions, explain how your business works. So imagine how many people who land on your site who have no idea who you are, what you do, how you help them, how easy it would be to set this up where your system will give people that information. So then they know exactly who they're dealing with, and they know what you do and the benefits that they're going to get from working with you. You can set all of that up. You can schedule appointments. You can convert visitors into leads. And that's really the whole goal of having a landing page and an opt-in form. You can handle objections. A lot of times when you're selling a product, especially if it's a high ticket product, you would need to handle objections. People are going to have objections, it costs too much, or does it do this, or does it do that, or maybe it doesn't do this, or it doesn't do that. But you have to navigate all of that. And the best way to do it is by presenting the product or the service or the free item, whatever it is that you're promoting. You have to present it in a way that addresses those issues, because once you can get past those issues, those objections, then you clear the path to people buying your product or service. You can process customer payments. You can deliver products. So instead of having to stand there and physically hand someone a product, you can actually deliver that product using your platform and WordPress. You can follow up with customers. You can gather testimonials. You can also supplement your content. So what that means is, if you have a course or a free resource, you can send people back to your blog to get more information. So that blog is going to not only serve as a way for people to know that you know what you're doing, it's also going to be a resource that you can send people to so that they can get those fine details about some of the things that you might be promoting. So lots of stuff that you can do with WordPress. And when you set up these systems, it enables you to run your business literally on autopilot. So now I am going to pretend that I am, really interested. I want to get more information. I'm going to give you my name. So we're just going to say the first name is John. That's the first name that came to my mind. We'll say the email address is john@aol.com. I don't even know if AOL is the thing, but we're going to go with it. So then they provide their contact information. They click the button, and then that satisfies the first requirement. The first thing that new business owners want to do is they want to build their list. So that person's email, John's email information and first name, are on their way to whatever email provider is being used. So if that's MailChimp or Constant Contact or ConvertKit or whatever, that email address is going to be stored with that email provider. And at the same time, a email is going to go out, and it's going to have the free resource attached to it. So this thank you is saying your free resource is on its way to your inbox. That happened on autopilot. And you set these systems up in a way that enables the software to talk to the email provider. So there has to be a connection there. And then once that happens, the email provider and the software can communicate back and forth, and triggers can send information to people. It can gather information. It can open forms, close forms, and things like that. Lots of automation makes this stuff happen. But what your visitor sees is a very smooth process. So they see this page that says, thank you for signing up. Your resource is on its way. By the way, while you're here, and then it talks about your upsell product, service, or course. So you're going to have an upsell, something of value that is related to your lead magnet that you can offer your customers, and you're going to offer it for a limited time. So you're going to have a countdown timer that will enable people to get your limited offer for a very specific time frame, like a half an hour, 45 minutes at the most. And then that gives people the incentive to go ahead and either take action, or if they're not interested, they'll just click off of your offer. So this is just kind of a landing page. You'll also need to have a way for people to pay you. So you may have to set up like a PayPal or Venmo or some payment processor so that you can get paid. But you're going to have this offer here on the back end. It's going to be a lower value or a lower ticket, not necessarily value, but it's going to be a lower ticket item that you can sell to someone, and you want to make this something that is affordable for most budgets. So that is pretty much it. And when you think about this really simple system, think about what it can do for your business. Think about, every time someone lands on your site, if you get a certain percentage of those folks to sign up for your newsletter, and then on the back end, buy your product, that is going to start you on the path to earning passive income. And the great thing about these systems is that they can be used for any product. So let me go back to the benefits list. So just imagine being able to do this kind of stuff with your products, any products that you might be promoting, any company that you might be promoting. Maybe you're an affiliate for a company, and you can use this with those affiliate products. You can use this with products that you make, and you can also use it for handmade items. So maybe you have an Etsy shop, or you're selling products on the Facebook marketplace or any marketplace. You can set these systems up so that you start capturing more of those people that you want to sell to on those platforms as well. So this is something that I hope you will consider. And I hope this demo has really helped you to understand how this system can work. And I hope you're able to use your imagination to see how this would work for your business. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great evening.